John is a first-time caller out of Alberta, Canada. John, thank you for calling. You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Jesse?
All is well, John. How you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I love your show.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. You want me to answer the question?
And that's why you call?
Well, what about your question about salt of the earth? Or
Oh, you wanted to respond to my biblical question?
Yeah, how did you phrase it again?
Are you the salt of the earth, the light of the world and salt of the earth?
Okay, well, I think everyone tries to be, right? So
how?
The meaning of that is to be somewhat wise and insightful in your everyday interactions with people and try to show them some kind of light, whether it's, some kind of insight to help them through their life or through their day or,
so
something.
Are you the light of the world, salt of the earth?
I think I try to be, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I think it's hard to be for everybody, right?
How about you? Are you the light of the world, salt of the earth?
Well, I'd say yes, but not always.
So you're the light of the world, salt of the earth sometimes?
I think everyone is, right?
How about you?
Some more than others.
How about you? How about you?
Me?
Yes. No, you.
Well, I try to be a good Christian and try to, live, follow your values and your morals and stick to them,
Are you the light of the world, salt of the earth? Come back to your phone, John.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Are you the light of the world, salt of the earth?
Yes.
You are?
Sure.
And how old are you, John?
I'm 32.
Okay. And so what does that mean to be the light of the world, salt of the earth? How are you the light of the world, salt of the earth?
Well, to be the light of the world is to be insightful and wise in your daily life, and to be humble and humble about it, and recognize that we're only human. And the salt of the earth is more or less to keep it real, and be down to earth, keep it real. Just don't stray from your morals and values,
Are you, do you smoke pot?
Yes.
You smoke pot?
Yeah, I strive to quit, eventually. It's one of those vices,
Well, how are you going to be the light of the world when you're high?
No, you're right. You're right.
Have you been smoking pot today?
I had a little puff this morning, yeah.
What time is it in Canada right now? Alberta, Canada.
What is it? 9 in the morning.
Oh, a little after 9 in the morning. And you already high off pot?
Just a little bit.
And how are you going to be the light of the world and the salt of the earth when you're high out there in the world?
Well, that's a good question. I always think about, quitting. I quit smoking cigarettes, so that's one good thing to quit. And then, alcohol and tobacco or other things, I always think about quitting because I always think about my faults and how I can improve them, right? So,
are you married?
I think that's what being a good Christian is about. So.
Are you a Christian, John?
Yeah.
Are you married?
No.
And do you have any kids or anything?
No.
Do you live with a woman?
No.
And so do you want to overcome smoking pot? You chew tobacco or you smoke it?
I used to smoke tobacco, but not anymore.
Okay. And do you want to give up pot as well? You want to overcome pot?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you need to overcome your mother. So you can overcome the conflict that you have. You have the mindset of your mother, so you have a lot of conflict. And you resent your father. And until you love your father, you're going to always have the conflict. You got to love your father. But you got to overcome your mother, and then the pot will fall away.
Okay.
Have you dealt with your mother yet?
Yeah, I love my mother.
Did you go and forgive her?
I don't have to forgive her for anything. She loves me, and I love her.
She was perfect?
Oh, nobody's perfect.
Was your mother perfect?
She's a better Christian than I am.
Was she perfect?
In my eyes, yes.
And so she made no mistakes with you?
No, she did her absolute best.
Did she make any mistakes with
She was
you?
always there for us. She was a stay-at-home mom.
Did she make any mistakes with you?
No.
And do you love your father?
Yeah, I love my father.
Are you
He's
close?
a provider.
Are you close to your father?
Yeah, I'm close. I'd like to be closer, though.
But you like to be closer, and why aren't you closer?
Because I moved away from home when I was 21, I guess, and I go back to visit more now that I'm in my 30s than I did in my 20s, so I try to be closer in that way.
Did you
Go home to visit? Go home to visit more.
Did you grow up close to your father or your mother?
Both.
Come-
Because they
come-
raised us together.
Come back to the phone. Did your father make any mistakes with you?
No,
He was
I don't
perfect.
think they really made too many major mistakes. You know, it's
So he was perfect as well.
no, he definitely wasn't perfect, but
What did he do to you that was wrong?
He was a good father and a good provider. So
What did your father do that was imperfect?
Focuses on money is too much and not as much about emotional, like family stuff.
And how was that imperfect to focus on money? He needed to take care of his family.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him for it either. So it's a balance, you know.
But then why you say that he did it too much then if you don't blame him for it?
Well, because sometimes you lose focus on what's important, and it's just up to the people around him that love him to kind of regain his focus, and that's what we all try to do.
And so your father was not an emotional person?
No, not really.
Are you an emotional person?
Somewhat, but I don't use my emotion to make decisions. I'm more of a...
How did you become an emotional man?
How did I become an emotional man? What do you mean? I didn't admit that I think all men are somewhat emotional, but they just don't show it.
How did you become an emotional male?
Well, by having strong influences in my life.
Come back to your phone. You're a little high, so you're getting away from your phone. You don't realize it.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can. How did you become an emotional male?
By having strong female and male influences in my life, both the same.
Ain't no such thing as a strong female. Only weak men. Your mother was a strong female?
No, to her kids. Like she raised us well.
But
she was too loving, and my father was. They played the roles accordingly, I'd say.
Your mother was too loving?
I'm not sure.
You said she was too loving.
Yeah.
And how was she too loving?
Oh, I don't know. No, I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing that she's loving towards the kids.
But you said she was too loving. How was she too loving?
I don't understand. I don't really understand. Like, I don't understand your phrase, like the question, really.
You said your mother was too loving.
Well, she loved us all. She loved us all a lot. Like, there's no doubt about that.
And so, do you like being an emotional man?
No, I don't show my emotion around women. I tend to try to make decisions based on logic and not emotion.
So do you like being an emotional male?
No.
And why don't you like it?
Because it shows weakness in some cases.
And so if that's true, or that is true, why do you think women are strong? Women are emotional. Why do you think that's strength?
Well, I don't necessarily think it's strong in the sense that you're talking about, but it's good to have when you're raising kids.
How did you find my show, John?
How did I find it?
Yes.
On YouTube.
Oh, good, man. Will you call me? You need to go and forgive your mother for being too emotional with you.
Okay, I will.
And forgive your father for not protecting you from your mother.
Okay.
And stay off the pot, John.
Okay, I gotta ask you the question, though.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta take a break. Hold on, John. Don't hang up. Back in a moment. Canada. John, I'm sorry. I forgot I put you on hold. You had a question for me, John.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. Do you think that Michelle, Big Mama Michelle, could possibly be Michael, a man?
No.
Have you heard the theories?
Yeah, I've heard that, but no, that's not true. I don't believe that at all. No, you believe.
You don't think Obama's?
You believe that
Obama's a homosexual, Barack?
No, I don't know that either. You believe that to be true, John?
It might be.
Stop smoking the pot, John. John, I mean, what is life like without being high? When you're not high, when you're stone sober, and you're dealing with reality, what that feel like to you?
Well, I go a week at a time, if not more sometimes, without being high. I don't get high all the time.
And what is it like when you're not high?
You're more ambitious, and you can get more done.
And you don't like being that way?
Of course I do.
And so what causes you to get high then? And so when you go a few days without being high, what happens that causes you to smoke the pot?
Sometimes you just get bored. You don't have much to do, so.
Okay,
here's excuses.
I want you to try something for me and let me know how it goes. Try it for a week.
Okay.
So I want you to watch your thoughts. Whenever they tell you to smoke pot, you need to drink or smoke, don't do it. And let me know what happens.
Okay.
All right, call me back in a week. You can call anytime, but at least about that in a week, all right? So don't smoke pot for a week. Just doubt. Every time the thought says you need some weed or you need to drink, don't do it. And let me know what happens.
You don't think Michelle's Michael?
No, boy.
Even a little bit?
I got to run. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.